How much do we really know about Tipu Sultan, the Tiger of Mysore, and his reign? This question takes us back to the late 18th century, to the kingdom of Mysore in southern India, under the rule of Tipu Sultan. It was a time of change and conflict. Ascending to the throne after his father Hyder Ali, Tipu Sultan's reign was marked by aggressive foreign policy and an uncompromising attitude towards territorial expansion. His reputation as a fearless and formidable ruler was well earned, and his moniker, the Tiger of Mysore, was a testament to that. At the same time, Tipu Sultan was not merely a warrior king. He was a visionary who worked tirelessly to modernize his kingdom. He introduced a range of administrative innovations, from new coinage to a land revenue system. However, his reign was not without controversy. His conflicts with the British East India Company are well documented, painting a complex portrait of this historical figure. Tipu Sultan, a name etched in Indian history, held a reign marked by military prowess and modernization, but also one steeped in controversy. But was there a darker side to Tipu Sultan's reign that is often overlooked? This question takes us on a journey into the shadows of history, where we uncover the evidence of forced conversions and killings of non-Muslims during Tipu Sultan's rule. Tipu Sultan, often revered as a hero and a freedom fighter, had another side that is less talked about. Historical records suggest that his reign was marked by instances of religious intolerance, with allegations of forced conversions of Hindus to Islam. It's a part of history that's often muted in the grand narratives, but the evidence is hard to ignore. Primary sources, including those from British colonialists and local historical records, provide accounts of these actions. British officers such as Alexander Beatson and Mark Wilkes wrote extensively about Tipu Sultan's rule. They documented the forced conversions and suppression of non-Muslims, painting a grim picture of religious intolerance. Local historical records, too, echo these sentiments. The Malabar Manual by William Logan, a British civil servant in Malabar, documents the atrocities committed during Tipu's invasions. The manual contains detailed accounts of the destruction of temples, forced conversions, and the imposition of religious taxes on non-Muslims. Moreover, the letters and edicts of Tipu Sultan himself serve as evidence. In his correspondence, he often expressed his desire to convert non-Muslims to Islam and to establish the Islamic rule across the land. These communications reveal a ruler who was driven as much by religious zeal as by political ambition. Yet, it's important to remember that history is layered and complex. The actions of Tipu Sultan, like those of many rulers, were likely influenced by the cultural, political, and religious contexts of his time. His actions should not be seen as a reflection of any one religion or culture, but rather as a testament to the complexities of human nature and power. The evidence paints a picture of a ruler whose actions were marked by religious intolerance and brutal suppression. Yet, as we delve deeper into history, we find that the truth is often more nuanced, and the heroes and villains are not always as clear-cut as they first appear. What impact did these actions have on the Indian subcontinent, and how do they influence our understanding of Tipu Sultan today? Tipu Sultan's reign left an indelible mark on the religious and social landscape of India. His policy of forced conversions and suppression of certain communities led to a significant shift in the demographic balance of his kingdom. This reshaping of the religious fabric wasn't without repercussions. It engendered deep-seated resentment and tension within these communities, the echoes of which can still be felt today. Fast forward to the present day, and the name Tipu Sultan continues to be a hotbed of contention. On one hand, he is hailed as a freedom fighter, a ruler who fiercely resisted British imperialism. His technological innovations, particularly the introduction of rocket artillery, are celebrated as a testament to his forward-thinking mindset. On the other hand, the darker aspects of his rule are not forgotten. The tales of forced conversion, oppressive rule, and persecution of certain communities have led many to view him as a tyrant rather than a hero. This dichotomy in perception has led to heated debates around his legacy, making his name a touchy subject in contemporary India. The narrative around Tipu Sultan is multifaceted, with differing perspectives based on one's viewpoint. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities inherent in history, where heroes and villains are often not as clear-cut as they may seem. Thus, the legacy of Tipu Sultan is a complex tapestry, one that is both admired and scorned, celebrated and denounced. So, what does the story of Tipu Sultan tell us? It tells us about a ruler whose reign was marked by controversy, with actions of forced conversions and killings that left a lasting imprint. The aftermath of his rule and his legacy are still subjects of debate today. The narrative of Tipu Sultan, far from being black and white, is steeped in shades of grey. The tale of Tipu Sultan serves as a reminder of the complexities of history, where heroes and villains are not always clearly defined, and the truth often lies in the eye of the beholder.